Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I think it's started to snow. It is. It's snowing. Dennis thought it was going to start this evening. This is a beauty channel now. Because, you know. Never mind. I should start over. Good morning, it's Barbara. I did order some new lipsticks. Thank you for joining me for coffee. My first sip of coffee. I had a little tea this morning, but the first sip of coffee is always the best. So, the snow has started. Yeah, very fine. Very little tiny fine flakes. But the physical therapist is coming today, but we don't have to go out, although I think Dennis was planning on going to his health food store, but we shall see. Trying to think of what I did yesterday. Oh, I did go grocery shopping yesterday. Not in anticipation of the snow. In anticipation of starving dogs. But yeah, so I did that yesterday, and I'm not remembering what else I did. I talked to Dennis, I watched the news, I talked to Aura. I was trading cooking dinner for a fire, but Dennis got organized early and had the fire all set up, so he cooked too. He made us omelets. He had made this really delicious chicken dish the night before and had sauce left, and it was delicious on the omelet, let me tell you. And he smoked the bacon. He'd have a couple pork bellies brining or whatever, you know, you salt them and stuff before you smoke them to turn them into bacon. And yesterday was smoking day, so I had some very thick sliced bacon with, I have a sugar-free mango habanero sauce that I like. And when Christy and Rich and the girls and I were at the Christmas festival in Philadelphia, one of our snacks we got was a big fat slab of slice of bacon in a sauce, and I got mine in mango habanero sauce. It was good, so I thought, oh, I can do that at home. And I did, and it was good. But we watched some Vera's, and I knit on my sleeve. So I did do what I said I was going to do, which was deal with my needle situation. So this is the needle I was using. And I was doing it magic loop, and it was fine, but I wasn't feeling it for some reason. So I found a shorter cable, and actually, and a shorter needle, a smaller needle and a smaller cable. But when I was working on it, it just fit so that you had to like really struggle to get the stitches to not be stretched, and you know what I mean. So I mean, it was working, but it wasn't really working. So then I switched to my tiny little needles. These are 2-inch ChiaoGoo needles. Oh, I had ChiaoGoo, the new ChiaoGoo bamboo I was using, but they were just a tad too long. So I got these tiny little needles. It's hard to tell Here's my lipstick. They're about the same size as my lipstick. And that gave me 2 more inches to work with, and it worked out perfectly fine. Now, 2-inch needles are not the most comfortable to use, but I have very small hands, and so they're comfortable enough. They're more comfortable to do it this way than the other ways I tried. So there you go. So this is where I was yesterday. And that's what I knit so far. Now, I don't remember how many inches I'm supposed to knit. I think 13. Now, I did stick my arm in this when it was on a bigger needle. And the arm feels like it's going to be snug. Not tight, but snug. But this is the fabric that I think I can block a little bigger, and I'll be happier with it. But it is going to... The point is, it's going to be a little on the boxy side. And boxies have tightish sleeves, so I may be happy with it. I don't know. We'll find out. But it does fit, so that's not a worry. But I'm just enjoying this knitting so much. I'm really, really loving how my sweater looks. I'm just really loving how my sweater looks. And clasp my lips together so I don't get lipstick on it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, so tickled with it, I must say. But that's all I did yesterday that I can remember. You know, as soon as I turn off the camera, I'm going to remember something else I did. And of course, you know, help Laura. That takes time and energy. Today, her physical therapist is coming. She's not coming until 12:30, which gives me time to do my yoga and get everything done. Oh, I did my yoga yesterday, too. Before she comes here, and it doesn't mess up my whole routine, you know. When she comes earlier, it messes up my routine. Like last week she came, she would already be here. It messes up my routine. Anyway, so yeah. So today I don't have anything particular planned. Since we're having snow, I don't really want to go out. Dennis said he was going out, but he might change his mind now that it's already snowing. Yeah, so I'm gonna knit. I'm gonna be cozy. Oh, we had a fire. Our fire was so beautiful yet last night. Aura and I, we were just in heaven. We're gonna insist on more fires. Now Dennis thinks that he's the only one who can build a fire in this house, but I think he's mistaken. So it's all right. I'll just threaten to make it and he'll make it for us. But if he doesn't, I'll do it, because I can make a fire. Anyway, yeah, that was the big event yesterday, was our fire. It was so nice. So nice. And today, who knows? Maybe we'll have another one. Because, you know, when it's snowing, seems like a fire is very appropriate. But yep, so I'll be knitting today. Maybe I'll be reading. I have a couple books I have out of the library that are going to be gone soon, and if I want to read them, I got to read them soon. I'm worried that if I start reading though, then I won't knit, because they're reading books. Although I do have a listening book that I want to listen to that other people want, so I won't be able to renew it. So maybe I will listen to that tonight after Aura goes up. Dennis has his D&D that he plays on his computer tonight, so I'll be in the living room by myself, and I can listen to my book out loud and not worry about it. So I might do that, see what I think about this book. But I'm, you know, taking it easy, just like normal. Just like normal. Yeah. All right. I guess I can trying to think of something else that I could talk to you about, and I can't think of anything. So I have been daydreaming about my train trip to New Orleans, I will admit. I haven't been able to book anything yet, but it's not till the end of April, so it's not a problem yet. But yeah, I've been kind of daydreaming about it, and I'm going to start doing some research on New Orleans to see where I want to go. If you have any recommendations about things for me and Christy to visit. We'll only have 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Good Friday and Saturday. Because we get there like at 9 o'clock on Thursday night, and we leave about 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. So we'll have 2 full days. 2 full days in New Orleans. If you got any suggestions, I'll take sightseeing suggestions, restaurant suggestions, menu suggestions, whatever you think we should do. I don't think Christy's been to New Orleans either. And Vicky tells me some people from New Orleans call it New Orleans. I don't think they want me to call it New Orleans because, you know, just, I think they want me to say New Orleans. New Orleans, not New Orleans, maybe. New Orleans. But I will ask while I'm there, and then I will report. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna go. I have to do my yoga before Holly comes, and yeah, and then figure out what I'm gonna do, which is probably not gonna take much figuring because I don't think it's gonna be very many things. We did walk the dogs and stuff like that yesterday. It was chilly. Oh, excuse me. Next week it's going to be really cold. They're talking about it getting down to 0 Fahrenheit on Wednesday. So a week. Ooh. Maybe I should try to finish my Montrealer before 0. Give me a week to make a hood. I could do that. If I started it, which I haven't. I haven't even found it yet. It's here somewhere though. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe my project today will be finding my Montrealer and reading the instructions for that hood to figure out what I need to do and to gather up all my bits and pieces of the teal that I have. And go from there. I could do that today. It's not too much of a commitment. Maybe I'll do that. All right, I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.